The Miami Dolphins beat the Atlanta Falcons in dominant fashion. And for everybody that wanted to tank, I got some good news for you. In which, despite this win, the Jets also won, meaning we are still right behind for the number one overall pick. What is up, guys? The Dolphins demolished the Atlanta Falcons 34-10. And, you know, despite this win, the Dolphins are still very much in the race for the number one overall pick. And that is because of the Jets getting the win against the Cincinnati Bengals. A miracle, but so um let's see how things shape out now for the Dolphins. So, you know, the Dolphins, I am not really a supporter of tanking. I'd rather root for the win always. So, I'm obviously happy with this win. I think I always will be. So I think that should be the energy. But yeah. So Tua, 20 for 26, 205 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a 138 passer rating. This guy had an unbelievable game. Tua has been sucking this season, but when he does well, man, this man did well against the number one pass defense, the number two total defense. You've got to give Tua some credit for this game. He played fantastic in this one against Atlanta. Devon Achane, 18 carries, 67 yards, 6'7". Ollie Gordon, 10 carries, 46 yards. Didn't run as much yardage-wise, but still dominated. Jalen Waddle, 99 receiving yards and a touchdown. Malik Washington, 36 yards and a touchdown. Achane, 24 yards and a touchdown. And Ollie Gordon, 20 yards and a touchdown. One turnover that we forced today was a fumble recovery from Terrell Dotson on Bijan Robinson. We only had one sack, not sock. Oh my god, my fucking vocabulary. One sack on the day from Jordan Brooks. Outside of that, pretty good. You look at Kirk Cousins, 21 for 31, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Didn't really do much, but he missed a lot of big throws despite not turning the ball over at all and the score. So, Bijan Robinson was shut down in this game. 9 carries for 25 yards. Their rushing touchdown in this game came in the fourth quarter, late in the game, from Tyler Algier. 4 carries, 4 yards. The Dolphins shut down the Atlanta Falcons run game. And they are, let's see here. Falcons are the number 4 running offense in the NFL. Shout out to the defense, man. Kyle Pitts was the leading receiver. 9 catches, 59 yards. They only had 1 sack on the day from Al Ford. They didn't do anything outside of that. So then you look at the team, stat-wise, the Dolphins had more yards. They had more first downs, 24-11. Less penalties, more third down conversions, 6 of 13. 1 of 2 on fourth down. They didn't convert a fourth down at the end of the game, keep in mind. Red zone trips, they went 3 for 5. The Falcons were 1 for 2. Time of possession, 37 minutes to 22 minutes. The Dolphins completely destroyed the Atlanta Falcons. And going into this game, I had no expectations. I had the Dolphins losing by like 25 points. I think it was like 38-13, somewhere around there. I thought they were going to run all over us. And they have a very good defense, and we weren't able to do much on offense. It was their defense. And then you find out that Tua has a swollen eye and all this bullshit. And then they come out and they get the win in dominant fashion. Oh, man. And by the way, Rasul Douglas, shout out to you. You had a fantastic game. Jordan Brooks, fantastic. Ollie Gordon was running hard. Tua had a great game. Ollie Gordon had a great game. Devon Achane had a great game. And shout out to Jonah, by the way, on our left guard. He had his best game of his career. He had an amazing game. So, this team played like a team you would think would be sitting here at like 5-3 or 6-2 instead of 2-6. But hey, they came here, took care of business. They owned the entire game. And amazing performance. Game plan was clearly done well as well. Kevin Harlan, by the way, you never fail to disappoint. I think the reason they played as well was because Harlan is like a fucking goat. So, another note: backups came in with 8 minutes and 33 seconds left. No point in playing the starters when you're up by that much. So now the Dolphins are 2-6. I do not want them to tank, nor do I really care what happens the rest of the season. I'm just doing my part as a fan and rooting for them. But they have a game against the Ravens on Thursday night. The Ravens are 2-5, but they will have Lamar Jackson back. We'll see how he looks in that game. So it'll be a home game in Miami, basically a Halloween game for the year. So we'll see how things shape out. Then after that, we have the Bills, and then we have the Commanders. So you have a three tough game stretch, and all of them should be home games, but obviously we're playing in Madrid. So what will they do in this stretch? I'm very curious to see how they perform in this stretch. This is going to be interesting because, if they do bad in the stretch, then I think McDaniel's gone, like, after the Commanders game. But if they do well, then we'll see. So, we still control our tank destiny, but obviously, I'm not letting that be the motive right now. I do think that it shouldn't be the motive as fans. Still root for the team. So, let's see how things shape out. But I am dead set on what my hypothesis is on this season. Steven Ross is not making any moves or changes until the season ends, for sure now, after this game. So, again, you have the Ravens coming up, then the Bills, and then Washington, that 3 tough game stretch. Then you have the Saints and the Jets, which we'll see, probably will handle business there. Then you have the Steelers, a tough game on Monday night, by the way. Tampa Bay, New England, Cincinnati. You're a massive underdog in every game now. So I ask you, McDaniel and the Dolphins, is how do you respond to this? So jobs are on the line. How are you going to respond to all of this? So great win for the Dolphins. Thank you guys for watching. Since the game is tomorrow not tomorrow, in 2 days, I am right now contemplating a decision on when I'm going to post a preview for the Ravens game. It is Tuesday right now. I am a little bit behind right now with my channel, but we will get back on track. I know we will. So I will have this the fucking preview against the Ravens up Thursday afternoon, right before the game. I'm going to try to get it out there like right before that game starts. So, yep. Week 9 picks are dropping tonight with this video. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.